Hi and welcome back to Garden Ninja. Today's video guide is going to show you how you can divide your plants to get more plants for free. Now early autumn is the ideal time to do this, so come on, let's get cracking. Now if you're new to Garden Ninja, make sure you subscribe, and you can do that by clicking the big red button below. Best of all, it's free and it will give you access to hundreds of different garden design hints, tips and hacks from me, the Garden Ninja. So there are many different plants you can propagate through division. By splitting big existing clumps into smaller clumps, you can then replant them around the garden and get plenty more plants for free. And it's a great way to boost the health of your garden plants, and it reinvigorates them. So whether you've got ornamental grasses, delphiniums, geraniums, hostas, rudbeckia or any other herbaceous plants, usually 9 times out of 10 you can divide them, and I'm going to show you how. Now once you've identified your herbaceous perennials that you're going to be dividing, you need to lift them, and you do this by using a sturdy garden fork. Come on, Mary. So using your garden fork, you want to lift out the herbaceous perennial. And what I tend to do is give it a good old wiggle and work around the plant until it's ready to be lifted. And you should find that it easily comes away from the ground. Now if you have a look down here, you can see a whole tangled mess of roots from this rudbeckia. And I've taken it from over here, dug it up from over there, because this is all way too congested. Now when you're splitting herbaceous perennials, it's important to take your time, because that big clump I've just shown you has actually just been split into about 4 or 5 smaller clumps, which means I can propagate the plants and move them around. Now I tend to just shake the soil off, take my time, give it a good shake, and you'll see there, these are what I call juicy roots. These are all the roots from this year. Now no matter how unappealing these may look, each one of these roots has the potential to create a new plant. So you don't want to thin them up too much, but out of that clump I probably got 4 or 5, which is great. And a good top tip once you've lifted those herbaceous perennials is to cut back all of this season's growth, because the plant doesn't need it. What you want it to do is put all of its efforts into re-establishing its roots and getting settled, ready for next spring. So you can pretty much use this approach on any perennial plant that comes back year after year. On some of them, when you lift them, you'll see that you're able to tease the roots apart like I've done today. But with other plants, they may be a bit more stubborn, and if you've got a plant with a firm crown like a hosta, you may need to use a sharp spade. Other plants may require a sharp knife just to separate them. And what you're looking for is enough of the plant that will then be able to root and form a new plant next year, and it's a great way of propagating your plants. Like I said before, early autumn is the best time to do it, but if you're going to have frosts or a really bad winter, sometimes it's better to wait till early spring. But either way, the method is still the same. So there we have it, my speedy way of dividing plants so that you get more plants for free next year. If you've liked this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, where there are hundreds of garden design hints, tips and hacks to help you make your garden awesome. I've been Garden Ninja, happy gardening.